You're going through some pretty big endings right now with the people you might be closest to, with your friends. This could be people you're in a relationship with, but something is coming to an end here. And it's this energy of like feeling like on edge and feeling like you don't really trust those around you, feeling like everything's kind of illusion. You don't know what's the truth and what's made up. Are you being manipulated? Kind of, and I'm picking up also on your head just being like really overwhelmed, foggy, confused, feeling like you can't really think straight at this time. When I asked what this was pertaining to, it definitely does seem like community or your environment right now, where you're just like fed up. I feel like the environment you're in right now is just draining all of your energy, and you know a change needs to be made. And so in order for you to make this change, it's this energy of you needing to remember what you want and almost like making a wish in some sense of what you actually want your life to be like. You don't need to keep sliding into what other people want your life to be for you. You need to get really firm in the sense of like, what, and then take action of it. I feel like it's a little bit of this like victim energy or like learned helplessness, where you're like, I can't actually have the things I want. Like, that's just not for me. I don't know how to make that be possible, but it is very possible. Spirit is saying that you're someone who creates very beautiful environments, and I think it's something that you've forgotten about yourself. I think you've forgotten a little bit of your value or how wonderful you are, but you're actually someone who is capable of creating a lot of financial abundance in your life, even if it doesn't necessarily feel that way right now. And maybe the reason you're struggling with this currently is because so many other people are stealing your energy that you can't pour into yourself, your finances, your career, and your dreams. And the other piece of advice with this is also to keep pushing forward. I know it might feel like the gas tank is empty at this time, but you're so close to just making it out on the other side. Whenever we go through a tower moment like this, it can feel like everything we understand as our life or who we are is falling apart. This isn't bad though. It just means you're about to enter a new era of your life, which is awesome. Excuse me. However, it can be really painful shedding old identities. I'm also hearing like you might have friends that just like do not care about you enough right now, or you have people in your sphere that are holding you back in some way, maybe acting a little bit more immature than the element of how far you've grown in the last maybe year or two. And so it might just be feeling hard for you to connect to individuals. And I also feel like you might just have people that are lying to you point blank period. Like they're just not saying the truth. They're not being honest about how they feel about you. And it's just making you feel like you have to be on guard in all moments. All right, we have the Three of Swords. So you might be dealing with some kind of friendship breakup, and honestly, it could even be family, but this is all about your connection to other people. And honestly, Spirit just told me, oh, you've just had a period of like massive or rapid growth. Maybe like you got really into self-development or really into the gym or fitness or health or like chasing after your dreams, right? And it's just like, I think you have more hope and optimism than the people that you're surrounded by. And so being around their negative energy is like the thing that you need to get away from. Because there are people out there who are positive and want to help uplift you and like raise you higher out of this darker place that you're in. You just have to make the choice to not continuing bending over backwards for the people in your life. I feel like there might be a little bit of people pleasing right now, feeling like you have to appease those and you're making choices to make others happy instead of yourself. Tune in to what's going on inside of you and ask, is this what I want? Genuinely, or do I not even know what I want because I'm so disconnected from myself? All right, you can figure it out and you're gonna get there. It's just a little bit of hard work right now. We have the Chariot. This is like, whenever I pull the Chariot, I'm like, okay, it's gonna happen. Like, you're gonna be okay. You're gonna come to the other side. But it's like, just imagine like a divine force propelling you forward and trusting that on the other side of all this craziness, goodness is right there. And what you've been asking for is right there. So I hope this message helped. You got this. Keep going. I love you. Bye.